Okay, hi guys, Muyo's here once again. Today I'm going to do another video on taxes in Zambia using the ZRA website, and this one is for company tax returns. That's if you want to submit your e-returns on the ZRA website. I've put the link in the description below, and just in case you need someone to do your taxes, your e-returns, you can contact me via the website or via email. The links are in the description below. My rates are not that bad. Go on to the ZRA website and register for your login credentials. What you need is your TPIN, and you also need the effective date of registration, which shows on the TPIN form that you got once you got your TPIN. For the passcode, you have to write to the ZRA Advice Center. You can send them an email with an attachment of a letter on letter-headed paper, signed with a signature, asking for the passcode. Then they'll email it to you. Once you get your login credentials, click on the login, put in your login ID, which is your TPIN, your password which you have created or been given, and you have to do some maths which is there. You see that 12 plus 12. In your case, it will be a random addition or subtraction question. Enter in the answer. If you want to use a virtual keyboard, this is where you, for security reasons, you don't want to use your keypad. You want to use an on-screen keyboard, which will use your mouse. It's supposed to be more secure. Once you have entered in that, click on login. It brings you to the landing page. On top, it shows you your company name as well as your TPIN. But what we want is on the far left menus. Click on eReturns. Once you have clicked on that, it's going to bring you onto this page. Your TPIN will be shown automatically on top. Then you have to select the returns type, the e-returns for tax. In our case, we've got two options: the company tax, or income tax, and value-added tax. I'm going to select the income tax. Once you select on that, it expands the menu, bringing on some additional issues. Then you have to select the income tax returns for. That's provisional tax or the company tax. I'll choose this one, number 2. Once you click on that, it then brings in your account name, which is the company name with an addition of income tax at the end. Then you also have the returns type, the charge year, and as we have to choose a. So when you click on the returns type, there's original and amended. Original is with is the original one you're sending. Amended is if you're doing any changes. Then on the charge year, once you select the year, it's going to put in the returns period from to 2. It's going to put it automatically from 1st January of that year to 31st December of that year. Then you click on check. Once you've clicked on check, it's going to take you to an additional page where you have to submit a downloaded form. So once you've clicked on that, it brings you here. The downloaded form you have to get is on top of this menu. If you look on top there where it says download template for the tax 2A form, blah blah blah. When you click on that, it's going to download an Excel worksheet. Make sure that your computer has got Excel. I once tried to use a free spreadsheet form program, which gave me problems. Take note of where this document is being saved, and once you've taken note of that, you can save it and open the document. Once you open the document, this is what you see at first. It's one which has got macros and a lot of set parameters, so you need to enable the editing first. It comes locked automatically. Then once you've enabled editing, you need to enable content. So you click on that, and once you have done that, it then opens up. It will tell you that you cannot cut or paste anywhere, so you cannot cut, copy, or paste anything. Once you've clicked on OK, it then it opens up the document for you to start editing. The first page is going to show you the rules and whatnot. The second one, you look at the very bottom there, those sheets. The first one is where you enter in your TPIN. You choose what type of return it is, whether it's an original or amended. Then you also put in the return from date, return to date. You specify the total income sources and the charge year. When you've done all of this, you click on next. For each of these worksheets, once you have entered in the data, you're going to click on next. So have a copy of your annual returns and your financials in front of you so that you can enter in these details. Okay, so the forms you're going to fill in, the Excel sheets, these are the financial statements of your company. So you need to have your P&L in front of you, your balance sheet in front of you, and any other relevant financials, so that you can key in as accurately as possible. And everything is supposed to balance, because what your financials are already supposed to balance before you key in here. So if nothing is balancing, it's probably because there's an error on your part. Once you key in these sheets, the parts which are blue are supposed to be keyed in. The parts which are gray, those have got to contain formulas, and they are locked. They are password protected and locked. You cannot key in anything in the gray cells. So all you have to do is just key in as accurately as you can, and click on next, which will take you on to the next sheet. In the meantime, you can have a look at the sheet in front of you, and then click on next after you have keyed in. This sheet here, where everything is gray, indicates that it gets its information from previous sheets that you have keyed in. So the information that you keyed in on a previous sheet comes onto here, and you cannot key in anything here. All you can do is have a look at it and compare. There's also a note here about carrying forward previous losses into a new financial year. So it gives you a note. So basically read what you are submitting. Then again, you go through each and every one of these sheets and click on the next until you get to the last sheet where there's a bit of information you have to key in. Then it doesn't have a next button. Instead, what it has is a validate button. When you click on the validate button, it's going to go through the worksheets that you have keyed in for errors. If you have keyed in a figure wrongly, it won't detect that. What it will detect is if you have keyed in a letter where you're supposed to key in figures, or if you have missed or omitted keying in an essential sheet, also an essential cell. So you have missed out some data which is needed to calculate or tabulate something. So if there are no errors, you get to download the form onto your PC, which you are then supposed to upload. So if there are errors, you get something like this. If you click on the blue, it's going to take you to the worksheet where you have made the error, so that you can make a correction and go back to validate. In my case, I've not keyed in anything, so it's just generated a lot of errors. But if you've keyed in nicely, there'll be no errors. Anyway, this has been Munoz. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit me up in the comments below. Bye.